Welcome everyone. So today I'm doing a tarot reading for the sign of Aries. As usual, I shuffled the cards before I started the video, save you guys some time, so everything's all set, we're about to get started. Now the first cards I'm going to reveal here represent the recent past, so let's take a look. I have the Devil, with the Oracle card of the left turn arrow. This is sort of like an unexpected path that's taken, so basically it's an unexpected challenge, is essentially what we've come up against in the recent past. Now, what this challenge is going to be different for all of you, but let's see if we can find out anything else more specific. Okay, the heart. Ooh, a challenge of the heart. How interesting. I'm gonna need more cards on that. That's going deep. A challenge of the heart. It's kind of like something has not met our expectations, or is like deeply is hitting us in our heart deeply, and it's a challenge that's unexpected. Now let me look at the top few cards to see if I can get any more details on this. The Eye, Mercury, the Rope. Yeah, it's an what's the challenge? Well, the challenge is that, well, we've come across some information. This could be Facebook, could just be gossip, hearsay, could just be rumors. Now, we've come across some information regarding a partnership, and it's a challenge to our hearts. So maybe we're invested in some way, and we found out somebody got married, and we didn't want them to get married. Maybe we found out that two people are together, and we were interested in one of those two people. Well, that certainly would be an unexpected challenge for our plans, wouldn't it? Yeah. It's news. It's something we've come across seeing, and it is witnessing a commitment on behalf someone else. I think it's someone else's commitment. I suppose it could be our own commitment, but I don't think so. Let's move on. Let's move forward to the position of the heart here. I want to actually look at your heart because something in the recent past has affected your heart. So let's take a look at that in the present. So the cards I have here for the position of the heart are the Six of Pentacles with the number 7. Wow. The number 7 is like a heavy karmic number. And the number 6 is generosity. It's like we want it to be able to give. We want to be able to give. But it's almost like there's a problem. There's something holding us back. There is karma there. There's a problem. What is the problem? The 7. There's always a problem with the number 7. Honestly. People think it's a lucky number. It's not. It's only lucky if you're predestined to be lucky, as that is because it's a number for fate. Tell me about the 7 with the 6 of Pentacles. I would definitely want to get clarifier on this. Tell me about the 7 with the 6 of Pentacles for my Aries signs in the position of the heart. Second. The Cup. Yeah, it's what we wanted. It's our emotional fulfillment. We want to exchange with someone. But there's an issue. The 7 here, there's an obstacle. I think it's this information we've come across. We found out some sort of nagging information that has become some sort of a challenge to the fact that we really want to share ourselves, our lives, our time, our resources, right? Our emotions with a certain other party. On the bottom, Mercury with the Manticore with Aries. It's annoying information. It's annoying information. It kind of makes us mad. It makes us super mad, actually. Ugh, look at this. Aries, the staff, and Mars. This is anger. This is straight up anger. You guys are mad about this thing you found out about because you had plans of your own. All right, so let's move to the position of the head because this tells me your strategies at the moment. How do you think about this? That's going to help me piece together this whole reading. So I have Capricorn with the 9 of Wands here. That's the long haul. It's like we're in it for the long haul. Our strategy is the long haul, and I think that maybe this challenge that we've come across, it's forced us to restructure our strategy to make it a long haul sort of approach because there is something that is like an obstacle here. So it's turned into like a long-term project. Turned into a long-term project with Capricorn and the Nine of Wands. Let's just pull another card. Okay. The Mouth just flopped right out. So our strategy is long-term, keeping it friendly, keeping it on a speaking term, keeping on speaking terms, because at some point we want to be able to share more with this party. All right. So let's do, there's only 2 more positions, and the last one is the future. So that's, stick around for that. That is kind of what's the most interesting. You guys know what's going on in your present, so stick around to see what's about to happen in your future. But before I get there, I want to see what actions you guys are taking at the moment. This is the position of the hand. So I have the Nut with the Knight of Pentacles here. Again, long-term strategy, slow and steady wins the race type of approach here. That's the Knight of Pentacles. And what the Nut tells me is that this is a new strategy. This is a new approach. I think it's a new approach because we've recently found out that, well, a short term ain't going to cut it. The devil. The devil means this challenge is going to be around. So the short term ain't going to cut it. We've changed our strategy into a long-term strategy, and now we have begun essentially applying that strategy in real life towards this goal, whatever that goal may be. I think there is a person involved. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but I think there is a person involved with this unexpected challenge that's risen. Because again, we were talking about some unpleasant news. Unpleasant news. Anyway, apply that as it will. I do want to pull one more card for this, though. Tell me more about this Knight of Pentacles with the Nut. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles with the Nut. The target, so this is the arrow on target, upside down. Why are we starting a really long-term strategy of going really slow, really steady? Because we know we can't get what we want right now. That's why. All right, let's move on to the future. Let's see what's going to happen. Now remember, this is the short-term future, so things might not change so drastically in the short-term future, especially if we're talking about a Devil card, okay? Devil is a big challenge, not necessarily something that's going to change the next 2 weeks to a month, but let's see. We have the Queen of Cups, Cups, with the number 8 upside down. I'm going to pull a card on this because this is just a lot of quiet reminiscing, soaking in a situation, but it doesn't feel great. It doesn't feel great. It feels like we've lost something, or it feels like we've been set back. It feels like we've been set back. This challenge that we've discovered has set us back, and even though we've restructured our strategy, we feel set back, and there's a waiting component here too. With the Queen of Cups, it's we know we have to wait. There's nothing... But part of the strategy here involves waiting, and there's no avoiding that. Tell me about the Queen of Cups with the number 8 reversed. Tell me about the Queen of Cups with the number 8 reversed. We have 2 cards. We have the Sword with the Book. Yeah, it's this information. The book. The book, the book, the book. We're still chewing over this information. Let me see what else is on top. Gemini. Gemini with Mercury and the Key. So Mercury pops up again. Communication, right? Communication. So we're kind of left waiting. That's what it is. We're left waiting, almost a little bit of an abandoned feel, and we're kind of waiting on someone else. We're waiting on information. We're waiting on someone else. We're waiting on information. We're waiting on clarity, and it doesn't feel all that great in the short-term future because it's almost like power's out of our hands. Okay, let's pull advice for you guys because I don't know looking at this, it's like I couldn't tell you what the advice is. It just looks kind of crappy. Let's see what the cards say for advice. Can I have some straight up advice for my Aries signs? What should my Aries be doing? Focused on either pertaining to the reading or not in general. Best strategies for my Aries. Best strategies for my Aries. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, starting new things. Literally, doing new things. New job, new project, new hobby. Anything new. On the bottom, the Page of Cups. So yeah, trying something new, being willing to try something new, to do something new. Let's pull an Oracle card. Because I think this challenge, whatever this thing that's going to be a challenge for a while, well, it's going to be a challenge for a while. So do something new instead of facing this challenge that's just sitting there. The Mouth with Venus upside down. You don't have to talk about the fact that, well, things didn't work out. You didn't get what you wanted. It was an unexpected turn of events it wasn't what you wanted. You don't have to talk about that. You don't have to make a big thing about it. Just focus on this new thing. Start a new thing, anything. Start something new. So you don't have to focus on the situation that, maybe it's like running through your mouth as you think about it. You can't stop talking about it either. Let's see if anything else comes out. Anything else from my Aries signs? Anything else? The Staff, you are still angry. You're angry about this and you're sitting in it, kind of like waiting. Well, maybe you shouldn't complain. Essentially is what they're saying. Like, there's no use complaining. There isn't. Yeah, there's literally no use complaining. So you might as well find something to do to take your mind off of whatever that thing was that didn't work out. So with regards to this Ace of Pentacles, the thing that's new, whatever it is that you're starting that's new, that you gotta start, do something new. Literally anything. Even if it's like a new job, anything new. These cards are describing it. It's really gonna help you take the edge off. It's really gonna help take the edge off, kind of let you forget this anger that you're holding in. All right, that's Neptune. That's Neptune. The Cup is kind of making you feel better, and the Rope is the commitment to this new thing that essentially is the advice for you guys to start. All right, so that's it, guys. I hope you guys got something out of it, Aries, and I hope it resonated in some way. Feel free to leave a comment. Let me know. Thank you guys so much for taking an interest in my videos. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.